Pat Robertson didn't waste any time weighing in on the Sikh temple massacre, saying the Sikh temple massacre happened because, quote, atheists hate God. What that has to do with this Sikh temple massacre, I don't know. But let's examine the video and see what Pat Robertson had to say.
Okay.
Satanic, is it some spiritual thing that people who are atheists, they hate God, they hate the expression of God, and they are angry with the world, angry with themselves, angry with society, and they take it out on innocent people who are worshiping God. And whether it's a Sikh temple or a Baptist church or a Catholic church or a Muslim mosque, whatever it is, I just abhor this kind of violence, and it's the kind of thing that we should do something about. But what do you do? What do you do? Well, you talk about the love of God and hope that it has some impact.
Right, there it is. Okay, so...
Well, let's first analyze just the comment. If you don't believe in God, how can you hate God?
Well, that is the question. The idea that atheists hate God, atheists don't believe that there is a God to hate. So just a fundamental claim that just isn't based in look up dictionary definitions, and based on that, what Pat Robertson said doesn't make any sense. That's number one. Number two, reports indicate that Wade Michael Page had a number of tattoos, including one that said 9/11, as well as a Celtic knot, which is commonly used as a symbol of the Christian Holy Trinity. Now, that's not proof that this was a Christian individual, but certainly there is no evidence at all that the shooter in this case was an atheist. So unfair politicizing by Pat Robertson to try to somehow take advantage of an opportunity to take a shot at those who don't believe in God.
Yeah.
Very unfair.
From the looks of it, I mean, I would say that religion probably had nothing to do with this shooting.
No, I mean, when we're talking about a neo-Nazi white supremacist, it's about people who are not white, right? I don't know that, interestingly enough, the comparisons being made about there's confusion about Sikhs being misperceived as Muslims, and then having to clarify, well, but even if they were Muslims, that's still not a reason to shoot them. The entire thing, we might be able to go a level up from that and say it wasn't even about religion, it was about not being white. We don't know at this point.
Right.
But certainly some evidence of that. I have to say, at least Pat Robertson acknowledged that Sikhs don't deserve to die. That's something, at least, from what we've come to expect from Pat Robertson.
Yeah, he actually, it seemed to respect other religions, which is good.
I wouldn't even go that far. He seemed to admit that you shouldn't die based on holding a different religion than Pat Robertson.
All right.
It's a lower bar. But
it's a step in the right direction.
It's a step in the right direction, exactly. Now, Pat Robertson, over the last few months, we've covered Pat Robertson saying that liberals support abortion to make lesbians equal. Those struggling financially must keep giving money to churches no matter what the detrimental effect on their personal finances is. God told Pat Robertson who the next president will be. Prayer could have stopped the tornadoes. He encouraged a woman to ruin her relationship with her lesbian sister. And of course, Lewis indicated that demonic possession is related to homosexuality. So we've really had a broad range of insanity from Pat Robertson over the last year.
Also claiming that yoga is demonic.
Oh, that's right. Yoga and Twilight.
And Buddha.
And Buddha, yeah.
Buddhism.
Again, Twilight, I'm not that convinced that Twilight does not have a connection with the demonic. That there actually may be.
That, if any of those three are a possibility, it's Twilight.